in on that. We don't care if they feint. So if they come in and we're underneath and they throw this hand, yeah, doesn't matter. Right? That's why another reason among many why we do that. So if you throw fake jab and then coming across, it ends up being a worse throw. You draw it back, that's fine. I finish the hit, and then this comes, because you're still gonna fire it off. Your mind's, even though I'm gonna hit you in the head, this is still gonna come. Well, this is here, and I just press it. Now in reality, it looks like that, because palm strike. So it's a jarring hit, and it's a horrible throw, because your body's crossed up and twisted at the same time. And I'll show you slow. We'll do it again. So, see, we were being easy, gentle, and I didn't finish. I'm still 3/4 from being finished, and the throw was like effortless. Yeah, that's it. So the trick, again, you don't stay back, throw bombs, you enter in. We're at almost grappling clinch range, you know, all depending on your length and the other guy's length and relationships, but you're really entering into clinch range, but you're striking to do it. Okay. So one more time, I'll go slow so you can see what it's like. Feint, come, you're drawing back, it's a feint. You can finish if you want, but you're gonna miss, but you're really trying to hit me with this, right? So, yeah, and you can see the throws, because you're double twisted. And you've twisted yourself trying to get that cross in, so I just take advantage of it. One more. Remember, this is always forward, it's always trying to finish. And you can feel yourself kind of go, even though you were crunching trying to avoid it. Yeah. It's weird how that happens. So, punch one more. Yeah. And it's not we're not doing the trade-off. It's not like Kuba Duba or bush grab strike or any of that. It's in. I'm just making contact with you as I go in and moving your crashing and moving your lines of energy as I enter. So it's just in. So we'll try with you.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go slow.
Yeah, we'll go slow. Did you see how it is? So I'm gonna fake it, let you get the tempo down. Same mirror image. So you're gonna enter same side. That's another thing. You don't have to guess which. Doesn't matter. Mirror image. So whenever you see me throwing this and it's a feint, ignore the feint. Either way, you're gonna crash through my line, strike me in the face. If this was a feint and only go halfway and then start to draw back and hit with the cross, that's okay. You have backup to crash that, strike it, and finish the strike. And that's possible because of the way we move. That whole body serpentine movement, you can just boom, go through. So we'll go slow so you can get it down. Try it from the bottom. So try that. It'll be easy for you. It doesn't tolerate you. You have to overreach and throw yourself off. Yeah. And I'm drawing back. Yeah. And you push it. Yeah, like there you go. You see how that? Rather than, because we're too close to pull it because there's nowhere to pull. So you want to press.
I'm pushing you back that way.
No, I'll show you. We're gonna go super slow. So do the punch, do the feint, lead jab feint, and then you drop the bomb out. So yeah, and you see here, and you see how that. Okay. Yeah, and that's kind of a little distorted because in reality you would have tried in your hand would have been way past me, and I would have just shocked you to the ground. Right. You're doing this. Yeah, so this is extended and this is coming right behind it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's kind of like you're doing that. That's what you're doing. Yeah. That's why I'm letting this go so you can see it and go, hey, what about this guy? Otherwise, this beats a feint and he just punches it down that center and you get clocked moving in on it. This overcomes that. I'll show you one more time again. You punch, lead, and this comes, that's okay. And I've already hit with this, and now, see the throw? And I'm trying not to throw you by letting my leg go over there. If I would have done it like we normally do, you'd have been down. And that allows you, even if you miss with this, because they head weave, you hit them with the secondary. Perfect. Perfect. Remember, you've already hit me with that. So, once more. Yeah, push. There you go. Yeah, that's why I'm moving slow. Now I'm going to make it a little more fluid and easy since you know what's going on. And the funny thing is with sparring, we do it real time, pad up, head up, and then we say, okay, what I want you to do is throw jab or jab cross, and what I want you to do is use that technique and throw the guy in front. And that's how you do it real time to know it works in real life. But you got to get a little more fluid and easy with the movement and get the body down, otherwise it throws you off. You end up looking like a kickboxer rather than a Kuntao. There you go. That's it. Moving a little closer.
I think I'm gonna get rocked with that first one every time.
Yeah, yeah, and you would if you didn't. But as soon as you clash it, it deflects off, right? And then you're just moving forward to finish hitting. And then this comes trying to make contact. There you go. And you just do that. Okay.
Should I try to catch you like by the elbow?
Not for this particular. You don't have to worry about it. This one is, that's why it's next level basic. It's not that complicated. It's just you want to make sure, say you throw the punch, all I'm going to do is make sure I deflect that line. Yeah. And then when I move forward with this, I deflect that line. Throw it. And you see we were far apart so you could see it, but I had to shuffle in. But it's one lunge. It's one movement. When it comes in for real, it's like that. One movement. If I do this, you're going to catch me. I can't catch up. I'm always reacting to you. This way I take it back and you start reacting to me. Yeah. We'll try.
It's hard to go like perpendicular ground.
Yeah. That's why we walked away. We do let it loosely because don't make yourself do it. Just normal walking and just snap. All right. And you keep your toe. Yeah, just. And it's not as much as you think. It's like walk forward, step forward. See, I did like a normal walk. You don't have to go way out. Just enough to get outside that foot to make that clash. In fact, the less you can move, you have to move to the side, or you can move to the side, the better you'll be, because that energy is going forward. And notice my toes are always pointed where I want them to be, either forward. In this case, it's forward to right at the end. Then I'm just toe in barely, because I'm twisted from having to punch you, right? I can also do it this way, but I have to keep it to make it work, because I have to make my thigh twist your scalp. So, there you go. There you go. That's it. Yes. Yeah, I almost couldn't stay up. I had to step. And I knew it was happening. I couldn't do shit about it. And you had that, I could feel your weight on me. That's what I want to feel. That's what makes it really work. Like I said, even if you do it wrong, it's going to happen once you know what's going on. But when you get it right, it's like, boom, they're hit and they're thrown and they're like, what happened? Yeah. And I'm doing this just to get you, but I'm going to start pulling it back now. Yeah. Oh, I got you.
Yeah, you do.
That's why you keep it. Yeah, you don't have to worry. This finishes. This still finishes. Because if I'm feigning, you don't need the clash. You just go ahead and fill it up. You're going to get the hit. We'll finish with this. This finish will allow you to get close. Come in. Yeah, see this? And this will allow you, whenever you're fit, yeah, that'll do it. And that'll just turn my shoulder even more. You got to finish. That's what I say. You got to finish this strike. If you finish this strike, it's a throw. Okay? And this just helps accelerate me to the ground. Yeah, so you got nailed. You weren't close. You weren't tight. You were close, but you weren't tight. You didn't have that coil on you. There you go. That was it. That was it. But you got to finish that. But that was the structure right there. Let's try it on the other side. Yeah. Sometimes it helps because you don't have the control you're used to. You can't try as hard. You don't have it. So mirror image, fake, strike. So I'm feigning the jab and coming with the strike to your head. You want to finish this no matter what. This is going to come through because you're crashing. So if I feint, it doesn't matter. But now this comes, so your backup hand crosses and twists my shoulder even more to throw me. There you go. Get that. Come in. I'll show you what it's supposed to feel like. Yes, just that. Just like that. And when you do this, I'm gone. Yeah. Yeah, that's simple. I show that in perfect practice drills. Right, that. But you're doing it always coiling. That's why we're throwing with contact when it's done properly. Well, when it's done the way you want to do it. So, feint, cross. Yeah. Now, push. Remember, you never want to pass up the, yeah, and strike to the face. Because that's what softens him up, gets him ready for the throw because his mind's somewhere else. So, you got blocked. Yeah. Yeah, right behind you. Yeah, kind of. A little tighter, and you're holding your weight back. Bring it. That's the difference where you, right there. Fluidity and making your weight go forward. Other than that, you're there. You get it sometimes, and other times you start thinking again, and it makes you hold back.
I don't know how to take a step.
All right, just like you do in the normal.
Like, this is too long to step.
Yeah, you got to get your timing, distancing down. That's why we're doing this, so you can do that. And for me, I'm taller than average, so that means you got to go a little deeper. But really, once it's done, the deeper for me, because I'm taller, maybe 2 more inches. Where an average sized person, you're not going to go quite as deep. But you get used to it based on the size. So say I'm fighting a guy who's 6'9", which I've done. You go real deep, and you think, oh, I gotta, no. You go right, my face is like right on his chest after I hit him, throw him over, right? That makes the throws easier, the hits harder, and he's not used to somebody doing that. So most people can't hit hard like that. So I'm behind most of his hits, right? And I'm doing it one movement, boom. And that's what you do with me. You want to get closer than you think you should be. You don't get, in a real fight, you don't get optimal contact. It's rare because they don't want you to do it. So, but if you come forward, strike, see? And again, we don't do the strike, like you see, and then this, and then you do another strike, and you see people do this. That takes too long. What ends up happening, the guy starts throwing, and you can't keep up. So we just go in, boom, go in, boom, boom. It's always with the hit. Never with the idea that we're guarding. We just happen to be guarding while we're hitting. Right? So try it with me. No hands. I'm going to step, and you just make contact with your legs. Kind of. So, yes, much better. You feel the difference? I can feel my body start to turn when you did it. That's what I want. So, yeah. Good. Yeah. You don't have to make that big old arc. You can just go straight in. Just boom, arc it right at the end, like a button hook pattern. Yeah, that's it. You feel the weight. You feel my leg. I have to move. And you're not trying to force me to move. It's just your body weight starts to turn. Let's try with the other leg. Yeah. Yeah, see how I had to step or I'd start to fall? That's what you want. But you want it when we're going slow and practicing. In a real fight, it's explosive. Boom, all at once. All your weight at once. And that makes them do this. And that's while you're hitting. And torquing their shoulders and their hips and all that. You want to shift their center, and torque their hips low. And up here, you want to shift their upper center, their skull, and torque their shoulders. That's the throw while you're punching through their head, right? Or wherever else you decide, but most often. So, yeah, I was definitely, I felt you checking, so that's the move. Like I said, it's easier than it looks. Yes, that's it. Yes, yeah, you feel, I felt myself going, so you had it down, and you're holding back, so it's good. And your strike is finishing, your first one. It's going to go. Whether I feint or not, doesn't matter. It's coming. Yes, that's it. All right, now this time, go ahead and finish it. Yeah, that's it. That's good. Yeah, you can feel like fainting up. Yeah, you had it. That's it. And you still held back, but you came in and engaged. I felt the weight transfer, and I was throwing. I couldn't stop it. That's what you want. If you don't engage when you throw them, what they'll do is they'll step out, turn, and come right back. You don't want that. You got to do it all over again. And now they know what you like to do.